So it probably just targets me because of that. But the concept of the difference between a boy mom and a toxic boy mom, because this has been a thing on the internet that I've noticed in the last like year or two, is the calling out of, and the noticing and the calling out of like the toxic boy mom. That ends up, it's actually a much deeper issue. And how the toxic boy moms end up becoming the monster-in-laws. But then there's the toxic boy moms,
These are the ones
where
who treat their boys like boyfriends.
where there's some
It's a bit
serious
weird.
enmeshment and like psychological issues
good
going
word.
on. If you don't know what enmeshment is, Google it. So the stereotype, just to give you an idea, the stereotype of the toxic boy mom, that has been called out on social media a lot lately. The trope draws attention to specific unhealthy behaviors that some mothers exhibit, often influenced by societal pressures, gender stereotypes, and unmet emotional needs. So the origin of this stereotype, which, hate to say it, but stereotypes tend to exist for a reason, and they're creating this stereotype for themselves. On social media, however, there's now the toxic boy mom, where it's being associated with like cringy or embarrassing sets of behaviors through people's like social posts. And it's becoming problematic at this point with the way certain moms seem to treat and act with their sons. And people were like, what is wrong with you? Like, that is not your boyfriend. That is not your husband. That is your 21-year-old son. And this is fucking weird. And she defended it. That's what I'm talking about. And they're captioning it with things such as teaching my son how to cook for himself so your dusty daughter's Stouffer's lasagna won't appeal to him. Like, literally like picking fights with hypothetical like 6-year-old girls, calling them like thoughts and thoughty and dusty, like already creating.
That's how you dress to go to your son's football game?
It's just gross.